All of us would agree that nail trimming is an essential part of our dog grooming, and trimmed nails are one clear sign of our puppy's good health and hygiene. These quarantine days, we really can't go out to a professional groomer and have them perform the task of trimming our puppy's nail. So I researched as well as I read things and practice, and now I can give you tips on how to safely trim your puppy's nail. So, to start off, of course, it's very important to train your puppy's feet with nail trimming while they're still young so they become accustomed to the process. But if your dogs are already a bit older, you can still pick up where we left off or where you left off. I mean, you can still train them by making sure that nail trimming will be fun for them. Okay, so tip number one, make sure that your puppy have enough exercise before the nail trimming. If you do this, your puppies will not have enough energy to like play bite with you when you trim their nails, and they become or they tend to be more behave than usual because they've already released all the energy from playing and from exercise as well. Number two tip is make your puppies comfortable. Make them comfortable with the process. So, as for my puppy, it took me about a week to make her comfortable with the nail clipper as well as the little grinder that I'll be using after clipping her nails. So, for a week, like for day one, I just let my puppy sniff the nail clipper and the grinder and let her play with it and become comfortable with the nail clipper and the grinder. So each time she plays with it, I give her some treats and I praise her just for her to be or to feel safe and not to feel anxious whenever the nail clipper touches her paw. Also, I desensitize her paws. So whenever she's sleeping, I continually touch her paws and make sure that she's still asleep. Or when we're playing, I always touch her paws to make sure that she will be comfortable with the process of me touching her paws. So there, I also make sure to train her with the scissors. I don't have any razors, so in order for me to clean the hairs in between her paws, I use this little scissor that we have at home. And yeah, I let her play with these things. I let her play with all of the things that I'll be using when trimming her nail.
Oh, so
As you
cute.
can
Hey
see,
everyone.
my baby Tokyo is already
Oh, can you
sleeping because she's
pause?
tired from playing.
Is it
So now she's
raining?
taking a nap. And this is where I kick in. I start cleaning her pad, removing the excess hair in between her paws. Um, I make sure that I touch her paws very, very gently just so I won't disturb her sleep, and also to make sure that she's not hurt in the process. And there you can already start clipping the nail. So make sure the hair is away from the nail and that you can actually see the nail. So tip number three is check on the nails quick. You will see it, like for example my dog's nail is white, so there's actually a pinkish blood vessel in the nail and it's very very visible. Make sure that when you clip the nails, it won't be clipping that quick or that particular blood vessel, because it will bleed and it will hurt your puppy. So make sure that when you trim the nails, you won't be clipping the quick. And if you haven't done this process before and it's your first time, it will be nice if you can just, trim off little by little, like the tip only, which is a little bit far away from the quick. As you trim your dog's nail, um, day by day, little by little, this blood vessel or this quick also recedes. So as the weeks go by that you regularly trim your dog's nail, this quick recedes, making your dog's nail shorter. So no need to do the shortcut and, cut the nails very short with the blood vessel on it. It will definitely hurt your dog. So just please be very, very careful. Then after that, grind your puppy's nails using a safe tool. This simple grinder that I'm using actually comes with the nail clipper that I bought from the pet store. So for grinding your puppy's nail, you have to support your puppy's toe firmly but very gently, and then just grind across the bottom of the nail and then carefully in from the tip of the nail, smoothing the rough edges. And you can just hold the grinder higher up towards the top and just smooth out those rough edges. So when she also plays with you and when you cuddle with her, there will be no sharp nails to scratch your skin or something like that. And if your dog's paws hairs are long, then you can actually trim it shorter. Just make sure that the paws pads are very visible with no hairs on it, because these hairs also gets tangled and it can also be hurtful for your puppies. And just also make sure to keep your dogs comfortable. As you can see, my puppy Takio is just sleeping all the time that I'm doing this, and that's because I played with her and made sure that she's tired enough before the nail trimming. So that's actually one of the things that, you know, um, changed everything. It's like the game changer for nail trimming. Play with your dogs first, tire them out, and voila, the nail trimming will go on smoothly. So, also, it's very important tip to take note of any sensitivities. So make sure that you take note of all of your actions and the things you do. Um, you know, Maybe your dog can be very sensitive with some of the things, so you still have to, you know, put time on desensitizing her or him on that matter. And there. And actually, I find nail trimming and, cleaning my puppy's paws very satisfying. It's very fulfilling, the feeling of making sure that they're clean. It's actually fulfilling in a sense and satisfying in a way. So I hope that I was able to give you some helpful tips on how you can actually trim your dog's nail at home without the need of going to a professional groom, because it's safer to stay home these days. Anyhow, there's my Tokyo already comfortable in her bed after the nail trimming. So, thanks again for watching, and please like and subscribe. Bye, see you next time.